Just wanted to bring in this sticky tape and put it over that speaker. So I just discovered that last week I sold 230k of aluminum, the best type. There's a type A, type B. And then I noticed the price of when I was in the office, I noticed the price of the aluminum. Now don't forget, 1 year ago, this was about 54 yen. So it was like 180 yen and 200 yen. And I just thought the disparity was just a little bit too close. So today I went to another scrapyard and just by chance I asked him what the price of a Lumiere was. And it was fucking 280 yen, which is like 80 yen more than I got fucking paid. So that would have been worth about 18,000 yen. So that's put me in a great fucking mood. I went into uni, Gusto, to see if I could reach this. Shut up, for fuck's sake. So I went into uni, Gusto, and couldn't get a signal. So I just wonder when I wasn't barred from the hub, there was times they would be playing fucking. Does this happen in other pubs in overseas? They would play fucking ads talking about the beer that they were selling in their fucking pub. I don't want to, and I believe that most customers don't want to fucking listen to adverts about the pub that they're in, drinking beer that they may or may not be drinking, because they were like pushing their own beer. I haven't come into your pub to fucking listen to fucking adverts. I've come into your pub to look at barmaids with big tits. And customers, of course. That's what men go into bars for. Unless they're fucking puffs. Everybody drinking. Cheers. That is the only second drink in 3 days. My sheepskin coat needs cleaning. Round Boundless wants to fight me. Cool. It's too fucking tight-fisted to spend money on a flight. And I don't want to take inoculations. I bet he hasn't got inoculations because he's too tight-fisted. Is this Daniel Morgan from Birmingham? Has he been making any more videos? Because the last ones I watched were, where are you from, Daniel? Because I'm sure I know Morgan from England. That's why I was asking, I just wanted to clear. Oh, Lincoln, I say it's the same country then. Have you talked many times before, Daniel? Are the two Morgans? This is what I want to find out. No, don't be. I'm talking about people that watch this channel. I always said that what people would miss most would be the food. The other night I drank too much. I went into a stand bar. I'd been in this stand bar before, but I don't think I had an argument. But I went in again, and they had really fresh tuna. You know, you could see, you know, when you get some nice tuna, you can see by looking at it. Food and ladies. Hey up, Murray. You're on early today. So this morning I took in, like recently I'd cleared a load of stuff off the truck and I got about 1,600. The truck was about 1,600. So I went in with steel this morning and it was 2,100. So I'm already thinking it's fucking 500k. That's a nice amount of steel. And then it drops to like fucking 2070. And I'm thinking, what the fuck's happening here? So I tried back off, then it drops to 26. So I go into the office, what's fucking happening with this scale? But the thing is, when you unload, the price, the weight's going down on the meter. So this is to the yard's advantage. And then when you fucking get off, if you say like it's 1,600 kilograms, then it can go up 10, 20, 30 kilograms, which is also to the yard's advantage because it's reducing the weight. And this gets me fucking mad. Well, it was good. I ended up with 350 because I forgot I had a lot of transformers on the truck, which I just sold for 62 yen per kilo. So that was good. See, if you know, light fitting on the roof, like an aluminum light, that by itself is worth 10 yen. The steel is worth 45 yen now. The transformer is worth 62 yen, and the wire is worth 300 yen. But all combined, it's worth fucking 10 yen per kilo. Yeah, don't worry about. I've just been reading this stuff on Daily Mail, or YouTube, Double Down or something. He said, we now have an oligarch for the Prime Minister. I know it's a fucking nightmare, isn't it? They're not going to fucking call a general election, are they? But they said the 50 billion in the hole. How much of these fucking people like Vodafone and Facebook and fucking the coffee shop and fucking Google, all these fucking taxes they've been avoiding? It's about time they put a special, and for the fucking oil companies, they need a fucking wealth tax. But as this guy says, he's one of the oligarchs. He mixes with the oligarchs, and there's no way he's going to fucking upset his pal in the pub when it's fucking £15 a pint. Oh yeah, that's what I've always said, Murray. You know, it's one of the nicest things when you can see girls and they just dress so smart. You know, on the queue, they're great. Yeah. Yeah, but I guess in the West, when you've been with that bitch for 20 years, you grow to love her, I guess. £5 now, fucking hell. Still cheaper than Japan. What did I pay the other night? I paid 600 yen. And that was a decent size. Some of the glasses, they use trick glasses where it's about half a pint and they pretend it's a pint. I paid 600 yen, divide that by 170. So it's about £3.5. So now Japan is cheaper than England for a pint. Can you fucking believe it? And you're in Lincoln. That's backwards. Not backwards, backwards. £5, fucking. Is that downtown, is it? What about the Workingmen's Club? What about New Zealand, Murray? But the great thing about Japan, if you've lived here, you know you can do the nomihodai. I had an unbelievable amount of beers the other Friday. Lincoln is one of the poor. You poor bastards. I once met this. We were doing a telephone course, and there was this guy, skinny guy, and I got around him. My mate got around him from Sheffield, and he says, "I haven't got any money." I said, "What do you mean you got any money? You're fucking a telephone engineer. How can you not have any money?" And he goes, "I don't have any money." I says, "Well, do you want to borrow some money so you can get your round in?" He goes, "No." The cunt. But like a few days later, he got money and he got beer back. But he's still a strange fucking lad. And he was a rally driver, fucking tall, skinny kid. He took us in the back. He took us in the back streets in this is North Yorkshire. Took us in the back street, West Yorkshire, sorry. Took us in the back streets in his souped-up Ford Escort, 90 miles per hour in the fucking fields. It scared us to fucking death. If Lincoln is one of the poorest places, wasn't it funny to name a car after Lincoln? You're buying Japanese beer. How many days were you here? Did you find your wallet? I'm getting confused now. I'm just getting so many questions and answers. You dozy Korean bastard. Yeah, I used to drink Steinlager Marine when I was in New Zealand, or I used to put a Drambuie into a beer. When I was there was 4 beers. Spates was one. Fucking £5 a pint. When I was a lad, here, Daniel. When I was a lad, guess how much a pint of beer was, Daniel, in England? I don't. What are you trying to say? You prefer New Zealand beer? Nope. Lower. Bruce funding Bruce. I'm channeling Bruce Forsyth. What about you, Murray? How much was a pint of beer when you were a lad? I know Daniel won't believe this when I say it. Lower. 15, yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. 15 plates for 2,000 yen, 100 yen sushi. You'll never guess it, it was 14 pence. One for 14 pence. Now you can try and work out my salary, my wage, not salary, my wage at that time was £25 a week. And so obviously there's not a lot of tax on £25 a week. Jesus, no. Some people have called me that, but I'm a bit old for Jesus. Yeah, and it was confirmed because I saw and my brain's trying to tell me, am I sure? Is it a false memory? And then I saw a video from a Les Dawson film, and John Cleese was in this film, and they were in a bar, and they said 14 pence, and this was like the 1970s. It's been going in the wrong direction for fucking years, mate. They're selling up and fucking getting out. They're just taking the fucking piss. Well, how much is it? How much is the wage now? But for a week, how much do you come out with in your pocket? It doesn't matter, mate. Everywhere's going to be bad. In Japan, they're not making babies. The end is coming. Fucking hell, Daniel sounding like a preacher. The thing is, the people that are greedy are in control of the governments. That's the fucking problem. See, there's just no empathy. There's no empathy, or they don't give a fuck about what's happening to the majority of the populations. And we need to find countries or governments that are actually looking after their people and just follow those methods. Instead of putting these cunts in charge who says like climate change, it's not climate change, it's just fucking what we're doing. The stupid thing is with this climate change, they say there's too much carbon. Well, we can reverse that. Very easily done, but people don't want to do it. Because if they did do it, they'd find out it wasn't true. Paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, someone was on the other day, he was saying you're getting like 400 quid a week. No, but like I said, when they start, the thing is, in America, when America was the best standard of living in the world in America, the corporation tax was like 62%. Now in Britain, it's down it's somewhere like 20%, I think. They're just fucking not letting people. See, the thing is, once these corporations make all this money because of the fucking governments, they're not attracting jobs, they're attracting greedy bastards. That's what they're attracting. And then these shareholders, they want their fucking money. But they're going to start killing these fucking shareholders. They're going to start killing these rich people. Make no doubt about it. Probably like in fucking Brazil. Give them 50 quid. Bring all these assassins in from Brazil and India. Go and kill this fucker. Here's 50 quid. Is that sedition? Excuse me. They're all in trouble. Don't deflect, Daniel. What is your job, Daniel? What's now? Summertime, coming up summertime in New Zealand. Spring Festival Day. Those were the days when people used to throw shit, sheep shit. Have you ever done that, Murray? Sunday afternoon, throwing a handful of sheep shit, see who can throw it the furthest. That was one of the competitions in Queenstown. Are the kids back in class? I mean, that was a massive load of fucking bollocks rip-off. All those students around the world paying all those fucking money, and they're not, you know, like, and they're fucking learning by Zoom. Is that good? That doesn't sound like global warming to me. Have I got a hot Japanese wife? No, we're divorced. There you go. They should have been the last 2 years. So am I, Daniel. These last 2 years, you know, they should be able to gauge whether carbon dioxide was affecting the planet, because very little. This happened in the mid-70s as well. And it was carbon dioxide, there was a reduced amount of carbon dioxide being produced. And it had the opposite effect. It got warmer, it didn't get colder. Yeah, but usually, but it's usually warmer in the North Island anyway, isn't it? It's very mild. Somebody wants to get in the office. If they shake it a few times, I usually let them in. Yeah, but you're coming into spring this year. So they should be closing down, do you know? It's November, Murray, so you shouldn't be having snow. I can still let him talk, and it might be some crippled people wanting a poo. No, we're safe. There's no one there. Daniel, did you see those fuckers in London? They said these stop oil cunts, they're fucking getting paid by they're getting paid by grandkids of oil magnates maybe having a guilt complex. Because if those fuckers are causing all that havoc and they're getting paid like 50 quid a day or whatever, then there's some serious kicking in of heads needed. You know, but even it. But the thing is with these fuckers and the other one, Extinct Rebellion, no one's going to fuck them or their grandkids if they're like that. So they're fucking extinct anyway. But I've been there before and they used to just make snow with the snow machines. So they were talking about this 30 years ago. There's not enough snow, but they were still making snow. Same in Japan as well. They just used the snow machines. They might have been invented in New Zealand, actually. Oh, I see. Yeah. But you know, like Britain is responsible for maybe 1% of fucking global warming. They should, you know, like they should be sending the police out like they're doing in Pakistan and India. Long fucking gains and whacking them. That's what they should be doing. Let Pakistan and India teach us how to fucking get rid of these people. But the south has always been the best place for skiing, yeah? I haven't skied. The last time I went skiing, I took my son and he didn't fucking like it. Special trip to the mountains when he was about 8 years old. Got him a fucking lesson. He fucking hated it. I'll have to get myself into shape. Well, when I was there, I ended up living with two lads from England, and they worked on the ski field, so they could get me my gear and my skis for free. So that was good. No, but you're already talking about, see, the season's already finished, Murray, hasn't it? But so I was talking about to like Ricky Gervais was saying that, you know, like if you live until 1995, if you, depending on what you do, you know, if you don't stop drinking, if you stop drinking and stop smoking, blah, 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 you can live another 10 years. And Ricky Gervais said, oh, but those are the worst 10 years of your life because so I was talking about this English guy, an American guy, and an American guy. They both had been in the forces, and they were both like 100 years old, looking after themselves, and they were in great condition. And my mate says, you've only got another 40 years to go. Well, that's what I'm saying. You seem to be contradicting yourself, Murray. If it usually finishes at the end of August and it's not finished, then isn't that good if people are still skiing? Yeah, because the Earth is shifted its balance. Well, it's an industry. It's an industry, and if they're still making money, surely that's good for the economy. When I was there in 1990, the interest rates were 18% on a savings account. How the fuck did they get to 18%? Should have gone and buy a bottle of tequila. I've got the Cointreau, I've got the lemons. I just need the tequila and the will. I'll have to try and find out why the Wi-Fi doesn't work in Augusta. Well, don't forget, the people on the North Island are evil. They can always do that. They can always come down to the South Island, can't they? A long time ago, we drove to Austria to ski. And then I saw my friend die in front of me. Yeah, but it's only people that can afford it go skiing. It's not a poor man's sport, is it? Can you ski, Murray? Well, I had an offer of a job in Hokkaido, and I got a ski pass, but very little salary. It was like looking after these apartments. Well, this is a fucking jolly song, isn't it? There's not many people can say they've got their own rent-free office and they can drink beer. The Japanese dream. £5 a pint, Murray. Well, my daughter says she makes her own food to go to work. She doesn't like spending money. So I said, well, every time I do pay for the meal, as that's the Japanese thing to do. The dad pays or the boss pays. And I said, well, there's a opposite her place. There's a very nice sushi shop, and I said I'd take her for lunch while she's working. You know, so hello, Max. Yeah, maybe a good way to save money. It's fucking prices are going up here, Murray. Look at that perfect joint in the corner. That's brilliant. What time is it, Max? Your place? Midnight. Yeah, but it seems crazy, doesn't it? Well, the last time we had mega inflation in Britain, I was a kid, so it didn't really affect me. I just got as many punches as usual. It's a good job we had 3 dinners, Murray. Or I'd be about fucking 4'10" now. Spicy chicken. 370 yen. I don't think I hated a prime minister as much as Pierre Trudeau. Is it Pierre Trudeau or his son? What a fucking ponce he is. I mean, with Trump, at least you could get a laugh out of him now and again. But this fucking smarmy, self-promoting fucking prick of a man. So wonder he's not being shot. What's happening with your female prime minister at the moment, Murray? Everything going well? That's the thing with a female prime minister. She can just turn things around by saying, I'll just give a lot of blokes a blowjob, and then you just forget about all the crap I've been doing. Blokes will say, okay. I think Boris Johnson did the same thing. Have you seen that Finnish prime minister? Fuck, she's gorgeous. Oh, I like this voice. I like this song. That's why I said to the wife, I'm not drinking anymore. And then I said, but I'm not drinking any less either. I like Aurora and Sigrid from Norway. Check them out, 2 very nice girls. That driving license by that young Philippine girl is not bad in America. Is it Olivia Rodrigo? And Capaldi, that fat Scottish lad. He's quite a good laugh. When I come on my phone with her yesterday, as I was coming home now, she was fucking about with the garbage. I've been collecting some steel. And as I drove home, she was fucking about with the garbage, the fucker. Now this is what I get earlier, Jordan. There was someone else on from Lincoln called Jordan. Oh, it's a Christmas song. Because she's fucking mental. No, it's not the only thing she's done. She's done loads of things. Don't know, about 15 years ago. I've been meaning to like phone up the landlord of the house and tell him what's fucking happening, and then maybe threaten to sue him if he doesn't get rid of her. Is she 45 plus? Oh, fuck no, she never changes. She's probably 60-ish. But she's a horrible, horrible woman and a horrible looking, ugly fucking hag. She's a vile person. I remember when people used to come round to her place when she used to work, and they'd be like at the house, like trying to tell her to come back to work or something like this. She can't get on with people. No, she's probably been a cunt all her life. No, I think people like that, they like that all their life. They're not, you don't change into a person like that. You've always been like that. And people try to make excuses for them. You don't need to make excuses for them. They're just bad people who would see others be harmed. Was she the owner, or was she just the manager or something? The head manager. How often did you get a head? No, I want to try. I've got to try and catch her doing something. Then again, the police will probably not do anything. But maybe that's one way I should go, is just get in touch with the person that owns the house. I don't know, Mike, to tell you the truth. No, I think the council should put her in a home because she's mental. See, because I think the landlord behind that, there's a house that's empty. And I think they want to get these two people out of there. So hopefully I can give them an excuse. So get these two people out there, then they can either knock it down or sell it or whatever. I think they want to sell the land. Maybe I should put on my to-do list. See, you can, like I thought my neighbour knew the manager's telephone number, but no, the police will do fuck all. They keep on saying, "Have you got it on film?" That's all they fucking say. Yeah, I'm in the disabled toilet. When it gets to about 3 wheelchairs, I usually come out. All right, Ed. Usually this time of day, there's not people in wheelchairs. They've all gone home, you know. You don't see many people in wheelchairs, really. Fucking November, it's already Christmas. No, but if she sees the camera, then she's less likely to do things. So this is why I've moved in front of the house. So I think the front door there's a film, so they can't see inside, but I can see outside. But I think now at least she comes down. Maybe she comes out about 10 o'clock. But like even after that fucking bento thing, she threw a slither of fucking wood, like a veneer of wood, like fell off a sheet. She threw that in the doorway. She just doesn't fucking stop. Ed, are you still there? So this young neighbour who threw a fucking rubbish in my doorway, a bag of, instead of because it was the day before, how much should I try and extort her for? Like I've got inside the rubbish was her name, address, and she'd torn up the letter very poorly, so I put it all together. They're singing to me. Come on, Ed, be fucking sensible. I was thinking, first of all, I thought 50,000, 30,000, then 50,000, then maybe 100,000 yen. Just point out to the girl that the maximum fine for throwing garbage away is 5 million yen. And jail. Plus I know her landlord. Ah, good idea. Yeah, exactly. Just point out to how much fine can be. She's not the first person to do it, and she's not the first person that I've caught doing it. Yeah, that could be a good way to put it, Jordan. The maximum fine is 5 million yen. But seeing as I'm kind, I will charge you 1% of that for getting rid of your garbage. Otherwise, I go to the feds. Would the guy in the disabled toilet please hurry up with his shit? Can you say anything? Well, let's go and put the last one. This is the lotto store. I once saw this old guy, he spent 50 or 60,000 on lotto, and then the girl behind the counter tried to sell him some more lotto. This is where we get our ice from. It's a rainy day today, so sometimes they have rainy days. Is that Ricky Gervais? Okay guys, what do you recommend? Southern Star? Minami Jujitsu? Let's get a small Sapporo. That Murray will be frothing at the mouth now. Same as Ed. I want a Sapporo. That's what you want. See, that's it, my bag. So yeah, next, no magic card. The other day I walked away without taking the money, about 3,000 yen. I've done it a few times. Most I ever did was 9,000 yen. And I forgot to fucking hell. That's just one beer. Look at that now, they're saying from the beginning of December, you can order your very expensive, that's not Anago. Anago crazy. One. Sometimes when I want to come and sit here, a bit of peace and quiet, there's always someone here. Oh, they've moved it now. That used to be a sitting place there. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. No, I didn't. Oh, did I? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, I just went into town. I drank too much and I met a very attractive American girl. She was very cute. If you look at that video, you can see her. She's quite cute. No, I used to work for 11 years, I used to work at the Marriott. And then this fucking wanker took over and he said I wasn't friendly enough. And I told him I didn't punch everybody in the face. And then he put my fat friend on and that fat friend is now dead. But it was hard work actually. And then someone gave me a job and it was a lot better gig. 40,000, I did a couple of days and then a year after I did one day. But it was like 30-minute stints, 3 30-minute stints. A lot fucking better. That shop's called the Hoken Compass. And if you ask me, Ken is a funny name for a hoe. I might go to that new cafe where I was in the other night. 600 yen for a beer. But the guy that was making the food didn't seem very friendly. So what's happening then? Is COVID coming back with a vengeance this Christmas? Oh, she's all right. Nice trousers. What do you think? What do you think the average weight is of the American woman over 15? Or Kiwi woman? There's some big girls in New Zealand, isn't there, Murray? I don't know what, like, I don't think, look, I don't mind giving money to prostitutes. But if you give them, like they say it's like 30,000 yen in Japan if you want to have sex with a woman. But I think if you give 30,000 yen to one of these girls, all they do is go and fucking spend it on a tattoo. I mean, it used to be like a tattoo, the tramp stamp above their bum, above their coccyx. I like saying that, coccyx. So they used to have like a tramp stamp above the coccyx. Now they have these fucking tattoos all over the place. And that's fucking increased, hasn't it, recently, on the faces. How fucking stupid can these people be? One, getting a tattoo in the first place, and then getting a tattoo in your fucking face. We'll have to listen to geek stories. Neither have I. The last big person I had was probably near 40 years ago. No, I think you can get some decent. I think you can get some tattoos. They're nice, small, and simple. And I go in a cento, and everybody takes the clothes off. And there's some really full body tattoos, and they really, they're impressive. But I've seen a lot of Brazilians around here, and it's just like filling every bit of fucking square inch with ink. Yeah, like I think one or two, like I said, or these people, they spend about 5 million yen on these tattoos. So that used to be $50,000. And like I say, if it's telling a story of Japanese history or something like that, or like in New Zealand when they've got the cultural tattoos, yeah, maybe okay. But I think if you're from fucking southeast London and you get these warrior tattoos, no, Japanese people have tattoos as well. Yeah, like there's some. But what makes me, what I'm most, it's street warrior bruv. Yeah, so what I'm most surprised at is when black people have tattoos, you can't even see the fucking tattoo. You can't see it. What a waste of fucking money. I'm a warrior, bruv. I was thinking of getting one, and there's a guy, I think he's from Kosovo or Hungary, and he's half Japanese, and he was doing tattoos, and then I said, well, whether it hurts or not, I says, well, I'll just have a beer, and they said, no, you can't do that. You can't have a beer or alcohol when you have a tattoo, because it makes the blood run like crazy. Yeah, I don't think Well, there's this one woman, this Brazilian woman, and I think she was into me. But the thing is, she was fucking beautiful. And she had like a body design tattoo, like a full body thing. And it was fucking impressive. It's not like when a woman has a cross tattooed across her breasts, I like sucking dick for $10. It's kind of an advertisement. Yeah, I think they're trying to make a statement, aren't they? No, I tell you what, I've seen one of those. I saw someone recently, and it was a face that was shaved into the back of his head. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was looking at this old guy's arse last night in the centre, and there must have been like 6 folds on each side of his arse. That guy needs to fucking walk a lot. It reminded me of a fucking what's that? What was that? Sex in the City. If you got a girlfriend, that is the best show to wife or girlfriend. That is the best show to watch to get sex, without a doubt. Did you ever hear of Sam having a crash with a truck or something in Tokyo? Tokyo Sam. He had a crash with a truck. He had to pay damages. He had to pay damages to the truck. You remember that guy from Hiroshima? I think I've upset him. What's his name? Canada 101. Yeah, these fucking tattoo artists, they must be making so much fucking money, man. I have 2, they're adult children. If I win on the lottery, I might consider like having another kid with someone. Keep me alive. I'd probably be too fucking clumsy though. I'd be dropping them all over the place, so maybe not a good idea. Yeah, I wonder if you can pay in installments, Murray, for the tattoo. Yes, they are Japanese. Yeah. Ooh la la. Yeah, well, there's a tattoo artist near me in Cormac, but every time I went past his shop, it was always closed. He might be able to do 1 or 2 jobs a day, and he's finished. Yeah, they cost a lot of money, Murray. I've seen some at the centre that are outlined, so they did the outline, but they could never afford to get them filled in. There are no funny people that come from Luton. Jordan can back me up on that. Yeah, that I guess like what Ed's saying, you know, you just assume that everybody can do it. Yeah, I know a guy. He went to Thailand to learn how to be a tattoo artist, and he bought a tattoo machine. And then once he started doing it, he realised he didn't like it because of all of the blood. So he sold his tattoo machine. Are you fucking serious? I don't know if that's his daughter. If you really want to sit there, sit there. If you really want to sit there, sit there.
Not to me. Again.
If you want to be a pain in the arse, yeah, sit there. Fucking old twat. Now, before this C, they had an X on it. And that X meant stupid old twat's going to sit there. But the X is gone, but obviously this stupid old twat has still got a memory. But this cunt might have fucking COVID as well, so I've got to fucking move. Because he was about to eat that sandwich and take his fucking mask off. I don't know, should I sit down? This is the quick cut. I'm glad they just took that N out of the spelling. So he's fucking sat, so I've got out of that chair and he's fucking sat in the seat that I was fucking... What's wrong with the middle chair, you cunt? All right, Murray, take care, pal. I've just got to go and give him a bollocking. No, but this is why I moved, because it was uncomfortable having this cunt sex. And I told the cunt to move. Sumimasen. Watashi wa ugoita kara, because chotto 3人ではちょっと No, 別の席見つからなきゃ行って。いいですじゃない。別の席に見つからなさい。ダメ。But that young so that young girl has been the hero of the hour. Yes. Now she's gonna tell all our mates at school. Guess who I saw yesterday? Iwakura Santa. And he kicked this old guy out of his chair. But the cunt's still here. Japanese, it's like the old soldiers, they've just got no fucking shame. Yeah, that's it, Joe. Yeah. That's it, Jordan. I'm a seat warmer. I'm ready for my Oscar job. I'm ready to take over the Oscars. No, but it was like that. What do you call him? That cunt in Africa. It was like that one. He's sitting next to me because I'm a fucking gaijin, or he's sitting next to the girl because he's a fucking dirty old pervert. You know, it's like he's probably coming in his pants. But obviously, the girl topped the story off by saying, "You can sit here." Or maybe she's. Yeah. Oh, she's got a nice rack. You ever see that? You ever see that phone guy on the train? He's fucked off now. Cunt. You ever see that phone when that little young school kid, a teenage girl, she was falling asleep on his shoulder, and then he took his phone out of he opened his briefcase, took his phone out, and fucking banged her on the head with his phone. That is every old guy's dream, to get fucking a young girl to fall asleep on your shoulder. I guess in America they'd be calling them mall police now. Oh yeah, I'm just going back on what Murray was saying when he was saying about the. He said his cousin had a tattoo, but he didn't know what it meant. So Zelda, did you actually come to Nagoya? As I was saying before, as I came back last night doing some work, and she was there in the fucking garbage. I'm sure she just came from my fucking place, but my phone was dead. I can come in 4 minutes if I click onto that fucking if I click onto that image on fucking free porn. Oh, okay. Okay, there. Be careful of the fucking. What's it? Whoa! Konnichiwa. She's looking. Hello. You say hello. Oh, she's smiling.
Huh?
You want to say hello? Hello. Can you see yourself? You see yourself, did you? Nieru. Hello. Nice smile. Bye-bye. Oh, excuse me. Bye-bye.
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 Oh, she wants a drink.
コーヒーは飲めない。
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, nice and friendly. Now, I'm sure she was a bit too young to be to know who Santa is, I think. So last night I was yesterday afternoon I've been working a lot. I've been tired of work all day. And the thing is, if I go in the other side, there's like a big seating area. And I was like nodding off and some cunt clicked his fingers, which woke me up. And then as he's going away, he's going to his girlfriend going hentai. So I fucking got up and I started like chasing after him. I said, you fucking think you're clever, do you? And then he turned around, oh, moshiroi desu ka? And then he starts to run away with his fucking girlfriend, the cunt. Well, the thing is that, you know, now in America, it's been Santa season since October. I think if they've got a real beard and they look a bit like me or even better, as they usually do, they fucking get 3 months out of it. They get the mall Santa. They're there for 3 months. No, I don't want this cunt fucking calling me hentai because it's fucking good fucking clip. Fucker. Well, maybe it died off. Maybe I'm going on information stories I read a few years ago. But I guess over the last 2 years, they're probably, with COVID and everything, just Santa not wanting to. I don't think I'd want to do it either. You know, you're just visiting so many people. Or so many people, you know, sitting on your fucking lap or whatever. Yeah, it's not a good idea. This ramen shop I go to often, he got COVID. He got COVID from his young kid. Well, you know, it wasn't serious. He was just off work a few days. It was the lab. It was the monster lab. They're talking now, they got evidence that it came out of that Wuhan lab because the American military paid them $4 million to release it. I only get my bits out at the centre. I wonder how much an Airbnb is in fucking. Was it Airbnb in Okinawa? Wondering whether to get a cheap flight to Okinawa. I think that reminds me, I've got enough money to have a nice stay in a hotel. Never heard that before. NYB New York burst. Yes, so as soon as that fucking young girl went, she stood up. She stood up so he could have a chair. And then like 2 minutes later, he's fucked off. Who did? The old guy? Right, guys, I'm going to get off. I am going to buy a lotto ticket. Give the fucking bank some more money. So they'll be able to lend it out to me. Those shoes are fucking awful, mate.